Welcome to Plato's world. Let's begin. Split 1, the echo of the old self. You stand here today with new words in your mouth. I want a new reality. I want to leap. I want out of this loop. But listen closely when you wake tomorrow. The first voice that hums isn't new at all. It's the echo of the self you swore to bury. Freud saw it first. The basement hum never sleeps. While you dream, your polite mind floats free, but your hidden corridors keep whispering old lines. Stay small, stay known, stay repeatable. Jung peered deeper and found the shadow crouched there too, watching your flicker, rehearsing the old fears you pretend you've outgrown. You can't see it when your eyes are open, not fully. It hides behind your polite mask. I'm fine, I've moved on, I'm ready. But your jaw clenches when the bill comes. Your shoulders flinch when new love knocks. Your lungs tighten when opportunity hums at the door. That's the ghost self, the version of you that refuses to die because you keep dragging it into the new timeline like an old coat you're too afraid to burn. The polite mind says, I just need another vision board, another quote, another guru to hype me up. But the basement echo just laughs. The echo does not care what you say once. It obeys what you repeat when no one's watching. This is why most so-called leaps collapse by dawn. The polite mask chants, I am new. But the echo underneath chants, you're not. So the wave folds to match the basement hum, not the fresh wish. The truth polite prisoners fear most, the old self is not held in your mind alone. It lives in your daily micro-behaviors. The same flick of the tongue, the same sigh when you read that message, the same scroll when you feel the old fear tap your ribs. This is the basement's echo. It uses your body like an old speaker, replaying stale loops even as your mouth claims I'm different now. If you want the timeline to split, the echo must dissolve. Not someday, now. Not by force, but by catching it mid-whisper and refusing to feed it one more breath. Pause here, catch the echo. It's humming under your ribs right now. Listen closer. What line does it still hum? What flicker does it replay when you're half awake? Good. Name it. Feel it curl. Now feel your spine taller than it was a moment ago. Proof that the ghost has nowhere left to hide. I dissolve the old. I split the timeline, type it below. Every comment breaks a new piece off the echo. Split 2, Observer's Blade. You've felt the ghost hum, the polite prisoner's echo curled around your ribs. Now you hold the only tool that can cut it, the Observer's Blade. Freud brushed past it when he spoke of free association, letting the patient talk until the slip revealed the basement hum. Jung made it sharper with the shadow. Stare straight at the dark shape and you reclaim its teeth. But modern physics finished the lesson. The wave does not collapse until the observer decides what flicker survives. Your observer is your blade, not the polite mind that says I know, not the mask that pretends I've grown, but the cold, steady gaze behind your eyes, the one that does not flinch when the old self tries its final trick. Are you sure you're ready to leave me? Most polite minds never wield the blade. They keep the ghost around. Familiar ache, reliable excuse. Better the loop you know than the corridor you can't predict. So they carry the basement echo like a charm. They repeat the same flicker with new words. I'm working on myself. No cut, no split, no leap. The observer's blade is not hype. It is cold truth. It sees the ghost's moves before the ghost speaks. Catch it here. The next time you reach for your phone to numb the flicker, pause, blade. The next time you craft a polite lie to avoid the new risk, pause, blade. The next time you sigh the same stale line, I can't, it's too late, it's too much, pause, blade. Every pause is a cut. Every cut severs a tendril of the ghost's hold. The wave only folds when your observer says, enough. This is the line the polite prisoner fears. They think they must fight the ghost with force, but the observer's blade does not fight. It sees, and seeing collapses the wave. Seeing freezes the echo mid-whisper. Seeing leaves no corridor for the old self to run. You don't beg the ghost to go. You catch it when it appears. You hold your gaze so steady it has no choice but to vanish in the light. This is quantum physics at street level. The echo lives in darkness. Your gaze is the scalpel. Pause now. Close your eyes. Picture the old self. That familiar hum. Now see the blade behind your ribs. Clean, cold, calm. Draw it closer. I dissolve the old. I split the timeline. Type it below. Every comment, another flick of the blade. Split 3, the void between timelines. So you hold the observer's blade now. You felt the echo twitch when you press the edge closer. But this is where most polite minds flinch. They feel the cut, but they fear what comes next. What comes next is not instant freedom. It's not the glittery promise you scribbled on your vision board. It's the void. Between your old loop and your new leap lives a gap polite minds never planned for. The empty corridor where the old echo fades but the new flicker hasn't fully formed yet. Freud saw it in every patient who quit too soon. The moment the ghost goes silent, panic comes next. Jung watched it in every shadow dancer who stared too deep, then turned away. The darkness is gone, but who am I now? Modern minds know this too. They feel it at 3 a.m. when the phone can't numb them, when the bill hums louder than the hype quote, when the new flicker hasn't arrived to fill the void yet. This is the truth. Every timeline split demands a death. Your old self dies piece by piece. Each slip, each tendril, each basement hum you refuse to feed. Gone. And in its place, silence, discomfort, doubt. The polite prisoner sees this silence as failure. I must be doing it wrong. The new leap isn't real, so they run back to the echo they know, the familiar ache that feels safer than the hollow corridor. The observer stands in the void instead. The observer knows the flicker flicks last tricks when you stand still. Come back, hum me again, I'll keep you warm. But your blade hums, no, your breath hums. Stay here, your ribs open, we hold this gap, your nervous system shakes. Good, your mind whispers, nothing's happening. You whisper back, everything is. In the void, your wave recalibrates. The echo dissolves for good. The next corridor shapes itself behind your back. If you stand, if you breathe, if you refuse to scribble new panic just to kill the silence. The void is not empty, it's pure potential. The raw hum before the observer folds the wave again. Pause now. Close your eyes. Picture the gap. No old echo, no new flicker yet. Feel the itch to run. Don't. Stand. I dissolve the old. I split the timeline, type it below. Each comment a vow that you hold the void instead of fleeing back. Split 4, walking the new corridor. So here you are, the echo fading, the observer's blade warm behind your ribs, the void humming with raw possibility. Most polite minds taste this moment for a heartbeat, then drift back to old corridors because they don't know how to walk forward when the flicker flickers blank. You've split the timeline. Now you must anchor the new corridor with behavior the ghost self cannot follow. This is the missing step. Freud's patients fell into old habits because they talked but never walked new lines. Jung's shadow dancers stared but never stood up in daylight to move different. Modern self-help drips the same glitch. Hype the leap, forget the daily step. A new timeline is not an idea. It is a posture, a pattern, a ritual stitched into your bones so steady that the basement hum has nowhere left to replay. The observer knows. Thought alone is spark. Feeling alone is fuse. Friction alone is groove. But daily embodiment is the lock. No echo survives where new action plants flags. How do you walk the new corridor? Tiny moves the ghost can't tolerate. A new breath when your mouth wants to sigh the stale line. A straight spine when the old fear tries to curl your shoulders. A calm reply when your past self would snarl. A small risk when your polite mask would hide. Quantum mechanics calls it collapsing the wave. Psychology calls it exposure. You just call it, I do the thing the echo hates, and I do it now. Each step you hold rewrites your nervous system's hum. Your body logs it as safe. The observer's blade hums sharper. The flicker flicks a new line on your wall because your daily self won't let the old flicker return. It's boring. It's holy. It's how you anchor a leap so deep it must stick. Most polite minds drift when the first test flickers. The message unanswered, the doubt whispered, the bill humming old self. You stand anyway. You breathe. You drop your shoulders when you want to brace. You smile when you want to scowl. You speak when you want to hide. That is the corridor folding around you. The echo has no grip on a daily self that does not match its hum. Pause now. Close your eyes. Picture the next flicker you face tonight or tomorrow. A tiny moment the ghost would twist. See yourself stand inside it, calm, clear, unflinching. Breathe once. I dissolve the old. I split the timeline. Type it below. Each comment a step the ghost cannot follow. Like this scroll, share it, read it again at dusk when the hum tries its final trick. Walk the corridor.